Hello guys, this is Cinematic Gamer here, bringing you a bronze random team that I really enjoy. I've played it with friends a lot, and the first player in the squad builder is Bennett, and he cost me 200 coins, which I believe is an absolute steal. He's such an all-round great player, to be honest, for a goalkeeper of his caliber anyway. Now moving on to the central centre-back of this team, and it is, if I can find him, Errington. I put him in centre because I believe he has the best heading stat, I think. Probably wrong there, but he cost me 200 coins yet again. This is a very cheap squad, guys, under 3k, I think. But yeah, now moving on to the right centre back, which is Collins, who has 68 pace. So even though these players are really cheap, they're not like really lacking on the pace front, to be honest. With 68 pace and general defending stats that a lot of people would enjoy in a bronze defender for that cheap. Moving on to the left centre back, my favourite out of all of them, Moore. He is great in the air, considering he only has 64 heading, but I think he's the most solid out of these three. And he cost me 200 coins yet again. So there you can see the first four players costing me 800 coins. 800 coins for the first three players, which is a steal, to be honest. And moving on to the left central defensive mid, who is, when I find him, George, and he is a pretty decent player. I believe he's one of the only CDMs you could pick up for 200 coins in that league. I did spend a lot of time filtering. It does depend on the day, I guess. Now moving on to the right DM, which is Naoni, who's my favourite player, but he cost me a little bit more as he has got 73 pace. But he probably is my favourite player in the squad because he is generally super solid. I would recommend to go buy him and fit into some hybrids if you can, but if you can't, at the end of the day, you can't. But he is a decent player, to be quite honest. Now moving on to the right mid, who is Mendes Lang. Okay. Done this 3 times now, failed 3 times on his name, not going to repeat it. But yeah, 75 pace and for 200 coins, you can't really ask for much more. Now moving on to the left mid, who is one of the most decent players in this team, as he's pretty solid, and he is called Rowe, with his 69 pace, 62 dribbling, 60 passing and 60 heading, 200 coins yet again. Now moving on to the cam, which is the first rare player in this team, which is Mellis. And look at those for all-rounded stats. All stats are above 53 and all below 67, which puts him in like a very, very, very tight category, meaning that he's good at everything and he can do everything that's required of him. Now moving on to the right striker, which is probably my favourite player in this team, along with Naoni, which is Asante. And Asante is generally an amazing player. I mean, I played about 4 games with this team and he scored about, I think he scored 8 goals for me, which is like amazingly good considering he's only a bronze. So, and he only cost me 300 coins. So I really would urge that if you're building a bronze squad to go out and get him, because he has got pace and he has got strength. Now moving on to the left striker, which is Noble Lazaro, I believe his name is Lazarus, sorry. And he is a great player with 72 pace. That's all you can really say about him is his pace, but he has got a little bit of strength, but he does lack on the head in front a huge amount. I don't think I've ever won a header with him out of the games I've played. But yeah, so this squad came up to the price of 2,650 coins, which I know everyone can afford on Ultimate Team. So go out and buy it if you want a cheap squad that you can rotate with, because I normally rotate the team that you would have saw as the 3-player task episode 8, which is the one that featured Ramos and Busquets and everyone. I normally use this team to rotate with it. I just normally go in the bronze online cup and just rotate. But it is a really, really enjoyable squad, so I hope you enjoyed, guys, and goodbye.